Is our camera
Camera
ready?
should be good to go, yeah. The camera
Did
gets on
did
before I do.
everything go right last week with the camera?
Everything went right. I think it was user error
Okay.
a
Yeah, I
couple of
forgot
weeks
to
ago.
ask at the end. So that's good. That's good. No more lost tapes for now. All right. Well, if we have nothing more on the table before we start, let's go ahead and get into it. I do have a intro today. So we'll begin with that. The field of pale green hills went on for miles before hints of the southern mountains began to peek through the distant fog. It was a backdrop she was used to. She had spent much time staring out over the kingdom from beyond the thick panes of glass of the great hall. All the Arcturus children had stood in this very spot, but none for longer than she. Her stewardship over the King's Cup had come in a time of many visitors, and thus a time of many meetings, and the royal cupbearer was obliged to attend them all. She was a bit old for the position, but as the youngest of the Arcturus children at 16, she would hold the office until her nephew reached the age of service a year from now. And as she still looked the part of a child, those she served would never question her as much of a threat. No more than any other half-blood, of course. While she mostly found pouring wine for the elderly, as her brothers teased, to be quite the dull affair, she always looked forward to the days the Southerners came up to sup with the family, the royal family. She had always been enamored with them, or at least with her idea of them. They were everything she wasn't. Exotic, elegant, smart, southern, wise, the list goes on. But of course, at the top of it, they were full-blooded, elves of the old world. The Arcturus family was well-to-do. Her father served as court chamberlain, and her mother, the first lady in waiting to Lady Amaria, but neither were of full blood. There was only one full blood who actually served in court, but he was of a different ilk from those actually of the old world. So the chance of being around true full bloods was rather a rare thing in the moonlit kingdom. Brielle suddenly shook her gaze from the rolling hills beyond the windows to the sound of the Master of Eyes, Lord Aldrich, aggressively clearing his throat. Nearly spilling the chalice of foreign wine she clutched against her breast. She did her best not to flush with embarrassment as she hurried over to fill his empty goblet. Now then, as I was saying, this ambassador, Lady Liatril, comes from the same aristocracy of the Aaron clan, but he resembles them not, my lord. Our scouts report her skin has more in common with most of our northern brethren, and she has hair like of the western giant men. I care not for her appearance, Lord Aldrich. The sharp voice of the king hit the rotund man like a point of a rapier. I care only for her blood. Is this Lady Liatril of the old world? Or is she as impatient as the rest of your kind? What little of the old world Lord Aldrich carried within flushed into his gut as his face went pale as the winter's snow, while he desperately searched for a proper response. No, no, I mean, yes, yes, of course, my lord. Your king. My king. Yes. The ambassador is. She is of the old blood. My king. Good. Thank you, Aldrich. That will be all from the Master of Eyes today. Let us move on to matters of law. Commander Donagris, what do you have for us today? The voices of the king and the rest of his council members faded off into the echoes of distant dream as Brielle fixated her gaze back outward over the southern hills, this time imagining this strange elven woman, the purple hues removed entirely from her skin, leaving it boring, not unlike her own, and with hair to match the giant men of the Flame Lake to the west, and all the while, veins filled with the blood of the old world. Her brothers were never going to believe this. And as the scene fades, we see Brielle standing near the large doors to the dungeon, where a troop of dragoons trails behind the party, her gaze fixed on a cracked floor tile, still slick with the warm puddle of crimson blood left behind from the guards they had met in battle just before releasing the prisoners. There's a loud slam as Brielle suddenly shakes her gaze from the red puddle at the sound of Mimi shutting the heavy door beside her, nearly dropping the short sword she clenched in her hand. Brielle, it is your go. All right. And you all find yourselves where we left off last time. In the foyer of the prison, Brielle looking at the two locked doors in front of her. What is it that you will do?
Are we running in turn order, or do we have some
You have
flexibility at the moment?
some time, very
Love
minimal amount of
it.
time, but you have some
Okay.
time outside of turn order right now, and I will raise flags when things get close, or you'll get an idea if stuff is about to happen. But generally, you guys have a moment to try and figure something out.
Yeah,
Think of a plan, but it is likely, you know, minutes at best.
she kind of like puts her hand on the door and like touches it as if like trying to like listen through these big doors. And they've been slowed down, but they'll be on us soon. What's the plan? She starts kind of moving to catch up with everyone. There's so many people.
A couple things. I don't think the rock can see, or it needs to be
Can this
seen.
rock not see?
I see the rock.
I am the rock.
Backup character is the rock,
Mm-hmm.
played by the rock.
Mm. You sure you don't see it, Will?
Maybe it needs centering. I have it zoomed out the whole way, and it's just black screen. Oh, there we go. Yep, that was it.
Nice. It was probably hidden amongst the cells in the other room.
My plan is to. I'll be sprinting toward the door because I want to be in the front.
Yeah.
So whenever
So,
I get too
uh,
far, tell me.
so this door right here does not lead directly to the outside, but it goes to a hall that goes for a little bit, and then the outside.
Are those doors shut? Did we shut those when we came in?
I
These
suspect
doors,
as much.
yeah, they were shut by the other guards.
Okay. Um, here is what I want to do. I'm about to open those doors, but before I do, I'm going to
Ooh. What does Mimi look like now?
one of the metal dudes.
One of the metal dudes, so one of the Legionnaires?
Yep.
Alright.
And the plan basically is to go outside and see. First, take like a peek, and then there'll be a attempt to, if there's anybody out there, use his influence as a legionnaire to make them go around back.
Okay.
So they need lots of reinforcements around back.
Without telling anyone, Brielle will go invisible and move right behind Mimi.
I don't know where Brielle went. But assuming Mimi, kind of says like I'm about to go out there and transform, I will hashtag bless her, as well as myself. And now that there is no Brielle, I will also hashtag bless Estelle. So me, Mimi, Estelle are hashtag blessed.
Estelle would look to the prisoners and just say, I trust all of you know how to get out and how not to be seen. If it goes to plan, we'll be able to make a quick exit. But if it doesn't go to plan, it could get quite chaotic. So I would ready yourselves.
There's 16 people on the map right now.
That's a lot of people.
Estelle,
So
are you in mind? Like, are you thinking with the sniper on the roof currently that's probably going to try to shoot me? Could you tell her not to do that?
No, I'm not, unfortunately.
Okay, we'll take our chances.
But she also would not shoot you. She would not shoot you unnecessarily. So
It would draw attention if
she's not just going to shoot
there
you.
isn't attention already. Yeah.
But she would be able to signal if your plan works and you're still disguised. She could signal, that this is all part of the plan, so you wouldn't have to worry about it. We're no strangers to disguise and deception, as you can imagine.
Well, so Mimi and Brielle, did you announce at all what you're doing, or have you just disappeared?
She just would vanish and follow Mimi out, essentially. That's her plan.
Okay. But we don't know
As
what
Mimi
you're
starts to go. Yeah, correct.
doing. Okay, got it. So, as far as we know, Mimi's going to go out and basically do a scout and either come back and let us know, or will signal us some other way, question mark?
Estelle and Brielle are psychically linked.
Okay, cool.
So Brielle could let Estelle know either her plan, or she would be able to tell us what's going on when she's out there.
Cool.
Yeah, in my head, canon brain, I'm seeing this moment as a bit chaotic as we're kind of rushing towards the doors and trying to figure all this out. There's so many people.
Okay, cool.
Mimi
Yeah, I couldn't. I guess I
disguises
couldn't.
himself and starts to head out that way. Brielle just kind of tries to.
I couldn't tell if you were being intentionally like leaving us out, but that context is very helpful. Of,
There's
like,
a bit of column A, bit of column B. It's more of the excitement, I think.
Yeah. Yep. Gotcha. Cool.
One
so-
second, guys. Unless you had more you were planning.
Nope.
We Alright. So Mimi's going out disguised with an invisible Brielle following. So you go down the hallway, Mimi. You get to the door. And you said you wanted to do it kind of like try and ease test it, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'll take a peek, but if I'm spotted, it will prompt an outburst.
Okay. So you're having to unlock it from the inside. And then you just can you give me a stealth check as you do this? Or a sleight of hand.
You are hashtag blessed if you would like it.
I mean, how many times do I get to use it? Once a turn?
Once a
Once
turn.
per round. Yeah, once per turn.
No. I'm gonna hold it in case I need to do a deception.
Oh, bless actually doesn't add to skills.
Oh, that's right.
That's
Oh
guidance.
yeah,
That does
attack
that.
rolls, saving throws.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So, kind of peek it open. You can hear kind of some flickering flames and the rustling of armor outside. And you can see what looks like 3 Imperial guards kind of waiting around just outside.
Okay. All right, we're doing it. Mimi's gonna bust open the door, act frantic, and say, in his very best commanding officer voice, "You three, get to the back door and secure it. A prisoner's escaped. They have the keys, for crying out loud. Don't let me be embarrassed like this. Go brace the door."
Brielle is in a dead sprint to try to get around the building and go to the back. Like towards that direction. Dead sprint.
Okay. You are sprinting that direction. While that's happening, Mimi, I need you to make a deception check first.
Come on, Mimi!
With that
Let's
disguise.
go!
They're not. Okay.
Bless? Bless?
No blast on skill checks. We just
Please?
went over this, Michael.
Yeah, but if we beg.
Don't we all have get a bottle cap at the beginning of the game?
No. I mean, Michael has a
You
bottle
got-
cap right now if he wants to use it.
we all got one to start the campaign.
That's what I meant.
So
Did I use it?
If you haven't used it, yeah, you can use
You
it now.
tell me if you used it. I'm not.
Oh my
I haven't looked
goodness.
at your character sheet in weeks.
It wouldn't be on the character sheet, I don't think.
I
I
don't
got
think
two sitting
anyone's
on my
used
sheet
one.
right now. I got
I
two
think
sitting on
one's
got
been
one.
used. Someone
I-
used one, I think.
I used one, but it was an extra one I had from writing the first intro.
Hmm.
So I still have the inspiration little mark on my sheet because I deleted the +1 bottle cap from my, I think, flaws section of the
I
character
might
sheet.
just
I've
make a
got a little.
counter.
Yeah, I've got a little counter, bottle cap counter.
I got a counter too.
Yeah, I no, I'm not gonna. It's not on there, so I'm gonna say I don't think I've used it, but I think I'm not gonna. It feels
Not for
right.
this time.
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
Belgon's itching for a fight, so if it goes down, it goes down.
so immediately, some questions are raised by one of the guards. What do you mean, out the back entrance? That doesn't make any sense.
Does it make any sense that someone guarding this door let people in that are now freeing prisoners? Now go!
Let. How long ago was this?
He would tell them the truth. Like, however long ago it was.
Seconds ago.
Like,
Would have,
whenever we went in there with the food, like,
right. That would have been like 10, 20 minutes
10.
ago, probably.
Yeah.
yeah, 10, 20 minutes ago.
It's happening in real time.
Like, his
Fuck did
goal
the
is.
last guard detail do? You hear him say, just fucking got here and already dealing with shit. You're saying they're getting out the back, though? How? That's the garrison. How would they get through the garrison?
They have some sort of disguise. They came in as a food truck or a food cart of some sort. I don't want them to get any further.
Alright, alright. Well, we can't leave this post. Not all of us. He'll direct the two guards that are with him. He'll direct one of them to stay, and he and the other one will start carrying off around the side, going up towards the garrison.
All right. If you will tell me when they are out of sight.
They a sight.
What's the side of this building look like? Out of curiosity.
Very
For no
long.
reason whatsoever.
Why, are there alleyways or anything?
No, this building stands pretty standalone, or set up, not standalone, but set apart. There is not a whole lot of cover aside from maybe some extra supply crates that have been left outside. And you can immediately see like the long sense of the jail, which actually doesn't like from you being inside, it's like seemed very big. It seems looks one story on the outside, but if you remembered, you went down. But then on the other, like connected to this prison, is a larger building, which is you can see it kind of adorned with more finesse and engravings and kind of gaudiness, and you can tell that that's the Legion garrison.
From the like edge of the building, how like what's the closest like group of buildings or anything? Is there anything within like running distance? Real's looking to have options to continue running, but wants to do something if she can find some cover to do it.
There's not a lot of buildings, but there are trees. There's a few small outcrops of trees. But yeah, no, there are no close buildings to this. At least for, I imagine, what you're trying to do.
She is trying to find a place to set off the wand of pyrotechnics.
Okay.
Yes.
She wants to set off a firework. Or many.
You
as
definitely,
one does.
yeah, you definitely see some decent foliage spots where you might be able to hide behind some brush or a group of trees and fire it off. At least, you'd be unnoticed in the very immediate firing of the
Yeah.
act. I can't
She's
say much for after
absolutely
that.
love it. She will sprint hard to one of those tree groupings and just think to Estelle, like, this should be your chance. And then set off the pyrotechnics.
So just before that happens, before the pyrotechnics goes off, the other two guards will go out of sight. Mimi. And there's just one in front of you now at the prison gate.
That is fantastic. Can you tell well, I'm kind of really doing this without consulting anybody, so I hope this is cool. I would like to, because I am the one holding it, since I am the pack mule of the group, because I'm a robot, I would like to reach into the bag of holding and use the 5th level sleep scroll on this remaining dragonborn.
The
Love
fifth
that.
level sleep scroll.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Shit. How many
Do
d8s
what
is
you gotta do,
that?
baby.
Love that so much.
5d8 for the regular and 2d8 for each slot above the first.
That'd be 13.
13d8.
Because it's
Holy
2d8
moly.
for every level.
Yeah, that's 13 d8. If this doesn't work, it was
It's a lot of D8s. That could put to sleep the entire garrison. Solid work.
And the Dragonborn guard goes nighty night. Kind of leans up against the wall, the prison, and just starts slowly sliding down it.
He will speak
And
into the hallway for everybody to come the hell on.
And as you turn around to yell at people to come, that's when you hear, "Don't have a firework, but I have this."
That sounds about right.
I imagine there'd be a lot more like smaller explosions afterwards, but we'll make do with what I have in there right now. And you see big light up in the sky above. And you hear some distant yelling. You all inside the prison, who's left inside. Everyone but Brielle and Mimi. You hear Mimi yell at you to come forward. And at the same time, you hear the doors down here rattle.
Okay, well, the getting's good.
So let me group this giant pile of people.
That is a people pile.
That is a people pile.
I've never gotten to move that many people.
Are you sure that's true?
I always split them up.
You had a whole undead army.
Yeah.
It's not undead
Sure.
yet.
True.
It
I mean, the prison break in space, there was a lot of people to move.
was. But that was like
It's
in
just a-
every direction.
It's just a prison break thing. It's always people.
Okay. And what are you doing immediately after you light the fireworks, Brielle?
Assuming that it makes me visible, I will go invisible.
Yes, if the thing.
It says cast a spell or make an attack. I assume that using this wand of pyrotechnics equals one of those. It seems.
Yeah, that feels like just using an
It
action. So to speak.
feels like it. It feels like it should.
I.
Um,
let's go ahead and say that'll break
Yeah.
your invisibility.
Uh,
So you'll cast it again.
Yeah, she would recast, and then do her best, just like looking around the space to kind of circle back, but giving everything a wider like berth and like trying to vacate the area, but also trying to make her way back towards the front. Um, Assuming, I mean, she knows where we're headed, which is trying to get back underneath
Mhm.
the pastry shop, I presume. So if she can find a way to do that by her lonesome, she will. Or if she thinks that it's safe to circle back, then she will. But I know that there's two dragonborn coming around the corner, so kind of depends on what she can see. But her ultimate goal is to try to circle back either to the front or go directly to the pastry shop.
Okay. Yeah, you'd be able to circle back around to the front of the prison where you went in. So if you wanted to meet up with everyone,
That's
you'd be able to. Not that they would know that you're meeting up with them.
certainly.
All right. So let's move you to this map. Maybe a bit big. But you are here.
Now I'm telling the truth when I say the camera I can't see.
Yeah, there's no camera rock on this map yet. Thank you for reminding me. That is very true.
Lost.
There. I
Got
think
it.
that is the camera rock, and it can see quite far. So, you all get out of the prison. You start hearing distant, yells, maybe orders, commotion starting to stir this night after the fireworks display. Maybe see some of the sparks still raining down as you exit. So you guys are going to try and get back to the pastry cafe, obviously. You did take, I think, a shortcut to here through like an underground tunnel that the resistance uses. Are you going to try and get back to that, or back to just beeline it to the cafe?
I think the
Whichever is
short.
closer.
Yeah, I think the shortcut makes the most sense because we're not supposed to be out. It's non-dragonborn. It causes more question.
Yeah. Whatever gets us off the street sooner.
Depending on how the doors are, would it also be possible to take the sleeping guy's spear and jam it into the door just to buy us more time from the back?
It's good idea.
Yeah, you noticed that the handles have that perfect
You know what I'm talking about.
yeah,
Yeah.
the little rectangle bar handles. You can shove the spear into. Yeah, that might slow down any pursuers you have a little bit.
You would definitely do that.
You do know, just to give you that, the shortcut you took was somewhere kind of like at the edge of town, down this way.
We'll start heading that direction.
All right. Guess you guys aren't in the dungeon anymore. I can take off the jail sounds.
The screams. Ah!
Yeah.
I'm assuming the fireworks were somewhere off to the east then.
Yeah, they were fired somewhere off to the east, like over here.
Cool. Perfect.
Okay. So you guys moving as a group?
Yeah.
That away.
Yeah.
Oops, I accidentally grabbed you, Brio.
Let's go.
But it seems all the prisoners, none of them have run off. Tried to get away, it seems like. They want to go with the rescuers. As you're going, you definitely see like shadows shifting, like beyond some of the buildings as you're going about. And Belgond just up ahead. You can hear some commotion coming around. Did you see that? Ping?
Yep, right here.
Yeah, you hear some commotion coming from down that way.
Can I hear more specifically what commotion means? Does it sound like armor moving? Is it metal? Is it just shouting?
Roll me a perception check. Yeah, it's not too hard to hear. It is sound like clinking, moving armor.
Gotcha. Um, I mean, I know the city. Is there another way to get to the shortcut, or do I think we'd have to fight our way through?
Might have to fight your way through. It's kind of, it's directly like in the path. Anywhere else you'd have to like circle wide. And you
Gotcha.
might run into other patrols that way. So
Gotcha.
you can chance that.
I am going to uh kind of turn and look at Estelle, Mimi, and Emil, and motion to where I'm hearing the sound and like loudly whisper, uh, soldiers coming, and I'm going to sprint. Uh, to That's where I can get in a full sprint to try and like head them off, so to speak.
And you can just kind of see them just barely around the corner right there. You can see like the edge of them.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anyone else?
It's initiative before I move any further.
Yeah.
Cool.
Is anyone else doing anything as you're following Belgond?
Not
And
to
go ahead and
sound not to sound crass, but is it possible to just take out this sleeping guy? Just one quick.
Oh, coup de grace.
I mean, he's sleeping, so just a little murder ball on the way out the door.
yeah,
Permanent night.
if you're so inclined, you can
Estelle.
easily slip a psychic dagger
Yes, she
into
will.
that noodly brain of his.
She will make sure he is not going to be a problem during our escape. He gone. And then she would tell the people, like, use the chaos to escape. Like, we'll buy you time. Use whatever route you have to get back safely, and we'll cover you from this way.
Plenty of them give kind of the eye, others nervous glances about this whole ordeal. But yeah, generally understand. Okay, if everyone is where they want to be or think they would be in this, do so now.
Yep.
Oh.
Boy.
Ralph, I just want to say if you roll initiative for every single one of those prisoners, I'm just going to go ahead and log off and make dinner real quick and let y'all
No.
text me.
No. No.
They move as one.
God,
It's
no.
a giant token of prisoners.
Mm-hmm.
Just locking
Group them.
hands.
Group them together.
We are Legion.
Yes.
Are you cool with that position for Brielle? I assume she's kind of coming around the corner or whatever.
Yeah, wherever
Trailing behind a
you,
little bit.
Yeah, wherever you imagined your character would be.
I also imagine her with like a Vorpal sword. That
I mean,
the situation.
do you want a Vorpal sword? You could be a Vorpal sword.
I think I'm okay. I'll pass.
Okay. All right. Thanks. Everyone's just gonna go on that dude's turn.
Oh yeah, Dwylin. You're good,
Dwylin.
buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The totally not sketch guy.
Everyone's favorite new NPC. Dwylin.
He knew you, Velgun.
I
Yeah,
know.
I mean,
you guys
Belgon
are
wants to know
buds.
him.
I like him. I don't know what anybody's talking about. Like Michael likes him. Brielle, I'm not sure if she does, but I like
Marshall hated him.
him.
Belgon probably thinks he's chill.
Belgon loves him.
Yeah, Belgon's fine. Just Marshall hated it.
Gosh, Mimi, look at this. So fast.
Everyone. Oh, you would also. All right. Oh yeah, music.
That's a cool looking map. What
We
I like
have
to do that.
seen this map before somewhere.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while. And I'll tell you, neither of us were the DM then.
Oh my. That's crazy.
Does
So
sound like
it's a storm. It's a
Nope.
Storm King map.
Oh, hey, I guess. Let's see.
And who DM'd?
I don't know. That tune rocked. Whatever that was.
you want that one? Do you ever have that problem, Michael, where you load a whole bunch of music and then you come back, what the
Yeah.
fuck did any of this sound like?
Yeah. At some point, I started making like folders, and like one of them was like combat, because like at some point you see a name and you're like, oh, like the fury of night, and you're like, that's gonna be awesome. And then you click it and it sucks. And you're like, why did I even do that? Yeah.
Oh my god. Like, yeah, I don't know why I picked this one, but we're listening to it for now. Someone,
I
maybe
love
me,
that.
gets tired of it. Yeah, I have that
Too
separated,
long.
but even then it's like, but what kind of combat is this? Is this like
Yeah.
small mundane? Is this epic?
It was a little easier when I wasn't trying to get music that wouldn't get like will YouTube strikes.
Mm.
It was like, oh, I'll just pick like the Witcher soundtrack.
Witcher had a good soundtrack for this stuff. It was Nick campaign. It was Storm King's Thunder that we used this map.
I said Storm King.
Oh, you did? Sorry, I was.
Is this
Yeah,
is this that
Yeah, you're right.
town? The
Yeah.
town by the Mirror of Dead Men?
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
yeah. It was that town we fought a bunch of
There was a bard guy there. Really cool bard
frost
Yeah.
or something.
giants in. We turned
He
one
was
of
way
them
more
into
powerful
a
than
whale.
us.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. That
Yeah.
sounds right.
yeah. But yeah, you're right, Marshall. This was Storm King's
No
Thunder.
worries. Yeah.
I must have been like, why the fuck? What am I listening to with the music?
That was before we all died.
Mhm.
Yes, that
7
was
times.
before we all died. All right, Mimi. There's a strange tune going on about town. Maybe coming from a nearby tavern.
Yeah. The tavern noises filling in the streets.
He'll move up and hold a cantrip. That is about the extent of what I'm willing to commit to.
Oh. Emil.
He's move and wait.
Move and wait. Holding anything?
We can hold attack, I suppose.
Brielle?
I'm gonna dash.
Okay.
Trying to figure out where to, but feel free to move on. Right.
Yeah, I guess this will be a bit of a turn. Give me 1 second. They will collectively kind of move down here through the brushes.
Love that.
Maybe the resistance guys will be in front. And the other people will be behind. That works.
Oh yeah. How's our zombie guy doing? That's not actually a zombie, but his token is scary.
Yeah, so I figured out. It was like I ripped the token like straight from like the character sheet. So and I'm like, why can't I find this fucking picture and resize it? It didn't. That picture didn't exist.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah, and he's still here. He's still here. Your zombie Frankenstein friend. All right, Belgon.
Let's go. Belgond is going to sprint right at these guys. And he
Love
is
it,
going
love
to
it.
attack them with his green flame blade warhammer because he doesn't want thunder to echo all around the city, alerting them to where we are. And because I am #blessed, add 2 to that.
You charge at these two
17 hits.
legionnaires, bringing in your hammer, and as soon as they see this short man, dwarf, run around the corner, about maybe half their height almost, or maybe a little above, the one on the left that you're attacking, or I guess you're right, immediately raises his, like, tower shield. And you just straight into the shield and bounce off. The flames go out. Just licks.
Sad. That's my turn.
Alright. It is the Legionnaire's turn. And these Legionnaires, you see, suddenly lockstep and share the same initiative. They raise their shields in unison, and each draws. Where's Mr. Each draws a short sword.
This feels like when Captain Hop outran everyone.
He's too far ahead. I can't see him.
Oh man, Michael. Nail on the head. And we'll attack Belgond. 4 times.
Do it one at a time, please, by the way.
All 4 at once. 4 d20s.
Yeah.
First one misses. Second one, I assume, misses. Because I think you have a
Yep.
pretty high AC. 20 hit?
Nope.
Field. And 9 misses. Shields against shields over here. And it is your turn, Estelle.
Well, Estelle can't see anybody. So she will move up and spend her turn signaling to Saber to commence Overwatch protocol. And also, by the way, Mimi is not an enemy. That's Mimi.
Yeah, Mimi
Oh,
is
that's a good
disgusting.
call. Forgot about that.
Yeah, I
See
mean, this
Estelle do
is a
some-
complicated signaling.
Yeah.
It takes us 6 whole seconds to explain all this stuff. Yeah.
Saber. You see her like peek over one of the roofs and gives you some signals back. In confirmation. Alright. Would you look at that? She goes right after you.
It was a clutch roll.
It's a clutch roll.
I say you could just have it be like after. Could have just rolled like, here's a longbow coming at you from the sky.
So that was it for your turn, right?
Yeah, it's a complicated communication turn.
Very complicated. And we'll pull out her crossbow and fire at the Legionnaire in front of Belgond.
A long storied tradition continues.
As is tradition.
Classic
Yep.
NPC bullshit.
Yep.
You see this bolt
Big
fly
bolt.
through the sky and you get pinged off of the shield next to you, or in front of you. Belgon. Mimi is back to you.
Alright, let's start taking some steps. That's as far as I can get, and I still can't see anything.
Well, yep, you can't.
So I guess he will sprint.
Definitely hear some clashing of shields ahead.
Alright, he will dash as his turn and get there. Still looking like a,
Legionnaire.
yeah. But not quite in flanking range on Belgon there. So we'll let Belgon not be so much of a sitting duck against these quote-unquote 3 enemies that now surround him.
Alright, Emil.
We moving. We'll move speed. We'll fire an arrow. I can see enough of this guy.
You can target him. That does hit.
Hooray! I'll take an extra D4 for being favored foe. Blink.
Oh, damage.
And then I think bonus action. Opposite side of Belgon. Phase fighter will phase onto this plane
Oh.
behind our shieldy boy. And he'll attempt to do a bite.
Okay. As you attempt to do the bite, this one will turn his shield. Using his reaction for protection, you have disadvantage on the attack.
Ooh.
Okay, so I just have
Spicy.
normal attack then.
Yeah, so just normal.
Yep.
Because you would have flanking on.
Mm,
How's a crit?
got him. Got him.
Crit will hit.
Rid him, baby.
They need to make a
Con save.
con save. Yes.
Charlotte is the MVP of this party.
It's not even Charlotte.
Charlotte's friend.
Okay.
I can't see over there. I don't know.
Only 11.
Ooh, that actually fails.
That's a lot of damage.
So
And
that
they
guy seems very dead.
yeah, then they're paralyzed. Or no, that's if they're reduced to 0, they're paralyzed.
Yeah.
Belgon, you see the phase spider come up behind the Legionnaire, jump onto its back, and sink its bite into the gap between its armor. But the Legionnaire does not go down.
Strong boy.
Strong, beefy boy.
Anything else from Emil?
No. That'll do.
Okay. Brielle.
Double move. Belgon, you swear you hear a gasp as you turn the corner as Brielle sees this face spider just munching on some guy. But she's invisible. And that's it. Double move. She runs through
Okay.
the little alleyway.
Alright. Dwylin. He guides the resistance members and prison escapees towards the hatch. Towards the secret entrance. Yeah. Belgant, it's back to your turn. You definitely notice now, like looking at disguised Mimi and back at the two legionnaires in front of you. These two legionnaires do look, their armor looks different. Definitely. Like shields are larger, more reinforced. The crest on their heads has sigil of the Emerald Legion.
It's good to know.
That's your go.
I'll try again with the green flame blade, this time with advantage. And because there's
Will
no
hit.
reason to hang. I was okay, cool. Well, I was gonna add the bless just in case, but good to know that hits. And we are going to divine smite. So this main guy is going to take. I guess I inputted the spell wrong. It's going to take the 3 fire damage, but this guy on the left is going to take 1d8 plus spellcasting ability modifier.
I think it's 2d8 plus the modifier. Because you're at 6th level. Right?
No, it's so.
Oh, right. It's
the
okay,
guy
yeah.
on the left who's getting the d8 plus 3.
Right.
Uh,
The first guy just got the modifier, or just got the roll.
Just got the roll, correct. The guy on
Yeah.
the left gets 4 points of fire damage. And then I will cast Divine Smite for
That's right.
2 more d8. Radiant. Ugh. Brutal.
So 14, 17 total.
17 to main guy, yep.
17 will cause the main guy in front of you to crumple. Your hammer brings him crumpling down to his knees. Anything else for Belgon?
I'll just step over right to this other guy's face.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Okay. On its turn, Mimi, you will hear a voice enter your head. Come, brother. Help me take care of this scum.
Oh,
Tough break for that guy.
Right.
Is that just a voice in my head, or is it asking for a response?
You might be expecting a response. But it's not message that was used or anything magical that would initiate an initial immediate
It
response.
wouldn't enable me to do it if I can't do it.
I mean, it wouldn't enable you to do it if you can't do it now. So no. Yeah, if you don't have the ability to do that, then no, you would not be able to respond in the same manner.
And then I'll just leave him on red.
All right. He will attack Belgron twice, hoping his new friend will come to help. Oh my. 23. First attack
Is that
misses.
an actual attack, or is that the confirm for the crit?
He's not named, so there's no
Ah,
confirming.
okay.
So first attack just
That
missed.
that will hit.
Okay, I need you to make a strength save as that connects.
I'll because I didn't on my attack, we'll go ahead and hashtag bless. Make that a
Hashtag bless.
15 on the strength save.
All right, you managed
Feels like
to
a nice difference.
resist.
that's a good use of bliss.
Yeah, you managed to resist his little maneuver he was trying. And we'll take just a measly 5 points of piercing damage.
I literally laugh at him.
Bell.
I think we're gonna have to. Oh, we actually can see that guy. I thought I was gonna have to bonus action dash, but I don't have to. Exciting.
You want to confirm that?
Mhm.
23 will confirm. Jesus. So much for never getting good rolls on the left side, Nate.
Yeah, you got him on
That
both,
is-
baby.
That's objectively true,
Ooh.
though, that the left
Let's
side's always the
go.
low side. This has been scientifically proven.
I don't
Scientifically
know. There's been 2 crits with the left side die tonight.
Facts only.
What kind of damage you want? Got the cards
What?
open
How
if you want
how
them.
does it sort it again?
Oh, bludge, pierce, slash, spell.
It
did this
dagger.
It feels piercy because it's like a
Yeah.
throne. It's thrown.
Yeah.
I mean, there's an argument for maybe magic as well, but
Deadly aim. Roll twice. Or roll damage as normal twice and take the higher total. So like advantage on Dama.
Just click the damage again.
yeah, just click it again.
Yeah, probably. Math.
Second one's higher. Barely.
Yeah,
Barely.
barely. So what is that?
41.
41. That is a good chunk of damage.
It's still up.
Still up.
All right, we bonus action throw the second one.
Hits.
Shoot.
7 points.
We chunking out here.
You are chunking.
That is her turn.
All right. Saber
Easy kill. Let's go. Let's go.
takes her turn reloading her like crossbow and then fires. 18 will not hit. You see it bounce off the armor.
That math checks out.
That's rough.
Mimi.
But it's better because now Mimi can come up to be this guy's salvation and make the killing blow.
Mimi
Will
is-
Mimi betray Belgond? No. The answer is no.
Mimi will go back to back with this Dragonborn, and,
Oh.
and then we'll slowly turn and say, "Brother, I am sorry that you will perish unenlightened, and will make a surprise grapple."
Oh, yes.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Roll in athletics, I think. So,
Yeah, I think so. The defender can use athletics or acrobatics.
I think we know what they're gonna use.
They seem very agile.
So agile. Incredibly agile. They are athletic, though.
Hmm.
Boys.
He does manage to push off your attempt to subdue him.
I'll use a little bit of movement to get there, just so I won't get in Brielle's way.
You don't know
I'm
what Brielle's
invisible.
there.
What's that?
I'm invisible.
Oh.
Although
And
the
he would
spider is
probably
not
stay-
invisible right now.
Oh yeah, he'll work with the spider. I'll get out of the spider's way.
Fair enough. Do have a big old scary spider right there.
You got a big old scary spider. Alright. Emil,
Yep.
your go.
Get into better line of fire, avoiding our friendlies. And we'll attack.
12 will not hit.
Fine.
Bounces off the armor.
Spider's gonna do a bite.
Damn.
Even if the spider moved over to get flanking, it would still miss.
And then it's going to phase out with its bonus action.
Alright.
Vanish into the night.
Yep. Just
Nope.
poof.
Alright. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Alright, Emil, it's your go. Okay, I am definitely sick of this music. What the fuck is it? Where is it? Go away.
I'm gonna dive out of the ether and try to stab this guy back. Oh, this is a classic.
This is a classic.
Oh,
26?
advantage.
26. I was invisible, and now
Yep,
flanking.
and you have
technically.
flanking.
Yeah.
7? 7 points.
7 points.
7 points. I burnt everything. I don't have any. No flourishes. Just stabbings. Just stabbings.
It is still up.
I guess I'll keep flank. Belgun can move. I'll do like a little stepper.
Flavor flourish.
Yeah. Been out of the way.
Darling. And the prisoners continue to move. Belgond. You have this poor legionnaire cornered.
Do I have flanking or do I need to move?
Technically, you would need to move over.
Okay. Then I'm gonna.
Oh, picking
Move
favorites.
How'd you use my flank?
One's a massive tank of a robot. The other is not.
You can say we're best friends. You don't have to be embarrassed.
Also true. I'm gonna keep using fire because I don't want to make too much noise. So
Hits.
oh, that hits. Okay. Ugh. Good old damage.
Yeah.
8 points, and I'm gonna use one more smite. It'll be a divine smite, so 2d8. How's 13 radiant?
13 radiant, plus 5 bludgeoning, plus 5 fire. Will cave in the helm of this phalanx legionnaire, killing him. Swarmed them very quickly.
Nice.
Huge.
In the distance, you hear more clamoring of armor coming. You don't
From
see
which
anyone in your direct line of sights down the streets, but you know more is coming if you were to wait around.
From which direction?
North and east. There's just generally a stir of the town building up right now. You know, you see some maybe lights from nearby houses, you know, candles being lit.
How dense is this greenery right here?
This one specifically?
Just in general, sure.
In general, it's kind of hit or miss. There's just some dense pockets, there's some kind of pretty open. You know, you can tell the direction that Dwylin is leading the rescued prisoners. He's going towards the shortcut.
Well, I'm wanting to have us drag these two bodies into.
Discord call again. Will, I think you learned your lesson, right?
Okay, I missed all of that. Like
You may not have been
my
actually be
Discord
here.
just came. It popped off for no reason, and then it came back without me turning it back on. So who knows what's going on?
Had to be those phantom updates, probably. My
Sometimes
update was
Discord,
5 minutes.
yeah. Sometimes if it like disconnects, it has an auto reconnect. I know.
The last thing I heard was, I want to try to drag these bodies.
The bodies are getting dragged and getting searched while they're being dragged for intel.
Okay. And I was supposed to learn a lesson about something?
Yeah, don't lose Discord call again.
Oh.
All your old characters will be killed in the canon
I thought
every
that
time you drop.
I thought that there was a big pack of gunpowder nearby. That
Not
was the
yet.
No,
last thing I should do.
there's never going to be that ever again.
I don't know. That was pretty fun.
He's carrying our bag of holding. I can't let him blow up all our stuff again.
Gunpowder in the bag of holding. Yeah, you guys are able to drag them, and you search the bodies for paper, and you don't get much beyond like maybe some patrol details going on that night. Like says, oh, this squad is covering this area. You know, they're marching through this. Seems pretty standard. You don't get anything of particular interest out of it.
After we hide the bodies, I imagine we go to the hole.
You do. You do. Everyone gets into the hole. And look at that. It's just in time for an 8:31 break.
Nailed it,
Never late,
as always.
as always. And we'll see what happens inside the hole. What do you guys want to do after? Alright. Okay. So you all managed to escape from the prison with all the prisoners and get into secret resistance hideout underneath the crossing. You're kind of welcomed in, you know, expectedly, half, you know, but also half surprised by how many people you managed to get. And you're kind of corralled into that commons room you all were in before. There's some food and drink that's brought down. And you are all in there just kind of as is with all the prisoners. What is it you guys are wanting to do now? Or at least is there any thing you want to do in this moment of downtime?
Celebrate successful mission. Make sure that, if the city was kind of waking up with all the commotion, that we didn't leave any trail to the shortcut or the pastry shop.
It doesn't seem that way. At least no one's knocking on that back door right now. And just talking with a couple of the other resistance members, they don't seem panicked. And they don't think you were followed either. Although Captain Virgil is not back yet. So, yeah.
Brielle kind of will. I assume we're kind of corralled into the room we'd been staying in or nearby,
Yeah.
and she'll just kind of go sit down and pull out her large tome and start just huddle over and she's just scribbling in it by herself. As people start kind of calming down, did Saber make it in this
Yeah.
way?
Saber made it in. She would have followed in, kind of, been one of the last people in.
Brielle just kind of to herself, doing some writing, drawing.
All right. So, anyone else have anything wanting to do in this moment of downtime? Or just resting, relaxing, taking it easy after a hard night in the jail?
Are any of these prisoners from Greyforge? I don't know Frankenstein guy is, but anyone else?
Yeah, you know, Gerald is.
That's Frankenstein.
Frankenstein or Frankenstein's monster? If you go around questioning, like just asking, there are a few people, a couple at least, that are from Greyforge.
When did they get? When were they captured?
Mirren, the male elf, he'll say he was captured. Well, he's not exactly sure what day it is now. But he'll say that he was in. He knows he was in the prison caravan that came into town recently. And that he was captured during the festival, Liberation Day festival. There is a kind of a middle-aged or nearing middle-aged human man named Lionel. He seems maybe the most skittish out of everyone here. He would tell you that I was just trying to get to Bray, get some work, but the guards, I swear I didn't have that gold on me. They planted it.
A lot of that going around.
Poor family. I thought I had the worst of it, but I think they were taken to the pits back in Graveforge. And he's getting like really emotional, just even like thinking about it, like, and he like starts to kind of like sob a little bit. And then obviously Gerald, aka Frankenstein.
And freeing the caravan.
Yeah.
So to the first two,
Mhm.
I will ask if they had any encounters with dwarf prisoners. Because Belgon's trying to see if he can get any news of the Shadowback brothers.
Leinold would definitely say no. He was taken outside of Ainsel. At the gatehouse.
Also familiar.
Yeah. The voice might be a little familiar to, I think, Brielle, who had the
Yeah,
peepee
perhaps
hole.
we heard that go. Perhaps we heard that go down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
might have heard this guy's arrest you're starting to think about. Mirren, the elf, he's not sure if what he saw were dwarves or not. They were a pair of short people, but he didn't get a good or long enough look to know if they were just short people or dwarves. He's comments on like he so rarely sees dwarves.
That
He's
checks out.
he's just not used to like oh that's a dwarf, sort of. He's he did see a pair of people that looked similar and were short, but they were taken into a different caravan or different jailhouse. He doesn't know if these two are the people that you're looking for. He doesn't know anything more than that.
But they were taken in Grey Forge.
They were, yeah. He saw these two people getting taken in Greyforge.
Gotcha. Then, with the rest of my resting time, we pulled off like information from that that dragonborn sack that had like prison records in it,
Mm-hmm.
from the caravan. Belgon's going to go through that to see if he can gain any clues or references to his bros, or just even transport information of like where other caravans might have gone.
Gotcha. So you'll be poring over the prison records.
Yep.
Lots of names, so it'll take a second to get through.
Yep.
You do like almost notice like as you're kind of flipping through like from most recent to further and further back, you're not seeing their names, and kind of like as like the dates get beyond the Liberation Day festival, you're not going to see their names later in the back. But you do see a name that you think sounds very dwarven. Duck Bonebeard.
That's a dwarf name if I ever heard it.
And you'll note that as far as like where he was taken or like the details about that, he was sent up to Bray.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know.
But as far as what you were looking for, that is the thing of interest
Okay.
you find looking through the records.
Got it. It certainly is of interest.
At some point soon, before you guys get into any sort of like deep rest or anything, Captain Virgil will return, and you will notice in tow there is a dragonborn with him. You, Belgond, would know who this is. He's a bronzed dragonborn named Hermel. I think Emil might have met him as well when he was up in the cafe, the bakery cafe. But he is He works with resistance. He has some eyes and ears on the inside of Lao Fang's court. So, Virgil and
What's-
Hermo. What's up?
I was just gonna say, what's the good word, Virgil?
They kind of come storming in a little bit, actually. Like,
Oh.
they move a couple. They like get one of the members to like move aside to clear a space at the table. So that they have a place to kind of stand at it. Well, after our little stir tonight, we have reason to believe, thanks to Hermel's information, that the package at the warehouse may be more special than we think it was. They've set in motion. Remember, this is late at night. Just less than an hour after you returned. They're going to move it to Graveforge in the morning. And that's our last opportunity to get whatever this is. I think we should try to secure it. Either when they're transferring it, or just outside of town. If they're that skittish that it might be taken, it's worth taking.
What time is it?
Midnight.
Hmm.
Some might say you have enough time for a long rest.
Shut up, we
Before-
gotta get to
All right.
sleep.
Yeah. All right, then let's stop talking.
Well, how do you want to hit it?
No time. Gotta sleep. Where's it being taken out of?
The warehouse you guys would have raided. They're taking it out first thing in the morning, loading it up. No matter what, could probably expect increased guards than what the warehouse was before.
Good thing we just freed a bunch of resistance members.
We do have extra manpower now. That is a plus.
We'd already scouted the warehouse, as we had planned to kind of do it back to back.
Mm-hmm.
Do we think? I know this is, maybe a little risky, but if we did just go now, do we think that the security would still be increased? Like, or would the chaos of everything that's going on, if we hit it now, maybe it wouldn't be as heavily guarded as if we tried to do it in the morning?
That's an option. I wasn't sure if you guys would still be capable, having the energy to do it. But if you're so eager, there would probably be less now. Because there'll be more in the morning when they're trying to load it. So, 3 possible times then. Now, morning, when they get out of town. Trying to meet them on the road.
Would we not be worried that if they were on the road, they would have additional air support?
That is a possibility.
And I suggest we avoid that route. Unless you believe we can defeat one of the high dragons.
Usually, dragons don't stay in the crossing very long. There aren't too many here right now. I'm not sure if Lao Feng would ask for Silverthrix's help in guarding this package, but he also might be glad to get rid of her. So he might put her on his detail.
In an odd way, now gives us the element of surprise.
Yeah.
They're not dumb. They're expecting it to be hit either right before they move it or in transit.
Yeah, I agree. It's while there's still some chaos going around, I say let's do it. You know, take a 1 hour rest if anyone needs it. But
Yeah.
I think the moment it goes mobile, we're at a supreme disadvantage.
What about the more
I'll tell you-
magically inclined of
I'll
us?
tell you, in character, Brielle will not say anything to the contrary, like she's in. But meta-wise, I have a spell slot left and nothing. So
Well,
I'm
see, I
bringing a
don't.
D8. I'm bringing a D8 of damage once per turn. That's it. And the eject button. Because she can't use her spell for anything else.
Yeah.
But I also don't think she'll say anything. But you've seen her use basically everything to get to where we are.
Emil, Mimi Sex, how strapped are y'all?
Well, I'm not hurt. A short rest would basically give me one additional spell. I have like 2 I could use total. I do like the idea, because we know, here's what we know. We know there's not a dragon here right now.
Yeah.
There could be a dragon in the morning, and there probably, it sounds like, will be one in transit. I mean, we had one when we were in transit. So it's like go now when we're the weakest with no dragon. Gamble that there won't be one in the morning. I mean, I have cantrips, but my spell modifiers are pretty weak.
I'll ask Virgil, how much like oil or fuel do we have amongst ourselves? Because one option, if say we get in there and we don't think we can do it, we could just try to set fire to the warehouse and either destroy the package or buy us some time. You know, that if the building's on fire, can't imagine they'd be able to deliver it the next morning.
Could probably do a barrel worth of oil. That should be definitely enough to light a building on fire.
Yeah. I mean, we don't know what it is, so obviously we don't want to just destroy it if it's something we can use. But you know, if things are looking grim, or we walk up and realize, oh, there's a garrison there, We can just watch the world burn instead.
Probably better than it going to Greyforge.
I know this sounds maybe dumb, but in a weird way, I think our options are now or road. I think attacking in the morning in broad daylight next to the garrison is a bad idea.
Warehouse is not next to the garrison.
I thought it was.
The jail
I
is
thought it
next to
was
the
too.
garrison. It's
Was the warehouse
near,
not
but it's not
next to the-
next. It's not next to it, no.
But it's close.
Okay.
It's close by. It's like a road over. It's midnight right now.
4 hours does make a difference. Real. Like, I can't imagine at 4 a.m. they're gonna have their heavy security.
What about Mimi?
Yeah, I mean we've traveled multiple days together. You guys know I only need 4.
Yeah.
Mimi also only needs 4.
Oh.
But,
Then I think we
that
found.
just-
I think we found our answer.
Yeah, we found the answer. I mean, I need 8, but I can convert 2 spell slots out of stuff that I have. So,
So
I'll be at like half capacity, which is fine. Y'all don't want me for my spells anyway.
I want you for that
Just-
thick hammer.
I just like the I like those slots. I like those slots so you can smite them.
Mm-hmm.
What else does a paladin use spells for?
Smite, baby, smite.
He will soon be using it for Misty Step.
Next
Next level up.
That
Needs
is
some
nice.
movement
Good.
in the
Some
biggest
movement
way.
is nice. Movement
Yeah,
is nice.
there is no surprise there. Just need that or like Long Strider. I don't even know if that's an option, but
I
just
wasn't gonna say anything
some
when you said
speed.
I take off in a sprint and then went 50 feet.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Yeah. Belgon felt like he was just hauling ass, and y'all were like kind of just jogging over there. Okay, must not be a big
Dwarves are
threat.
natural sprinters.
Yep. Yeah, 4 hours is what y'all need. Then I think that's the answer.
Yeah, I don't know how big of a difference it makes, but I can just do it in 4.
So
Actually, let me make sure I need 4. Let me send a whisper right quick.
Don't mind
Check the wording
me.
of this weird thing on my character sheets.
I don't know what's going on. I don't even know if I have a bottle cap or not. You can't expect me to know these type of things about a robot.
I expect you to know your character at least better than me.
Seems fair.
Let me just go ahead and open up your character sheet.
I guess I just need to roll hit die, right?
Yeah. Because if you're can't get the 4-hour long rest, then yeah, you're just getting a short rest then.
Let's wait and see what we're working with. Yeah, I mean my cantrips are also trash. It's just vicious mockery, really.
Maybe you guys have some one-off items. This might be a good time.
Yeah, we do have some.
I've got the Emerald Gemstone,
Rolls, right.
which I'm definitely gonna burn through. Yeah, I can give that to
Wand
someone
of
too.
Pyrotechnics has obviously proven useful, and it like
We've used that.
honestly, as a calling card at this point, it's like, oh, they're over there. Like these are the fuckers
Mhm.
that keep messing with us. So that's useful. We could give it to like a random red shirt too. I'm a little attached to it. I don't really want to lose it, but also a good idea.
We've used it infinitely more times successfully than I thought we would, so it's already a huge win.
It's a great item. It's so good.
Yeah.
I forgot about the mystery key. We should have been trying that. I guess we had
Just in every door we walked by.
Still it works.
Not this one.
So do we have another scroll of sleep, or did we use the only one?
There was 3 total given.
You got a lower level one.
Right now it says in the bag. I was just checking. It says sleep
Oh
scroll,
yeah.
5th level. We use that though.
Did I copy one of those? No, I don't think that's one of the ones I copied. Oh, it is. So we lost one of the 2 when I copied it of the lower level. So we should just have the one lower level
Oh yeah. Okay. I forgot you copied one into your book. Files of Watchful Rest. I don't know what that does.
I was about to ask, could I get a clarification on the ruling there?
For which thing?
The Vials of Watchful Rest. Because
Let
this is
me-
what the text says. So, like, if I take one right now, have I done a long rest, or it's basically you can just be awake for the whole 8 hours and then get your stuff back?
You like if you're asking like, can you drink this, go walking about town, do a bunch of shit, and get your long rest? No, you'd still have to be like in a
So it's
long
basically
rest setting, but you can be awake. It's like you're
so
gonna
it's
be like
basically I can
You can be
I
on
can
watch
keep
all.
the whole 8 hours and
Yeah.
not be exhausted. Got it. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
no.
good for like resting close to danger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Staff of bird.
We do have the potion of invisibility and flying too.
Yeah, flying is clutch. No, we can't do that otherwise. As far as I know.
Okay, so we're gonna
I don't know if
Give a
bird
short
calls will
view.
be useful, but
probably not. So I can't wait for the moment where it is useful.
there's a moment. There will be one. But
So we're gonna go at 4 a.m. after some of y'all have gotten your short rest. How many red shirts are coming with us?
Red shirts coming with you will be Dwylin and 4 resistance members.
Oh, okay. So basically doubled our party size.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Gerald is 2 injured. He needs a long rest.
Yeah. And y'all scouted the warehouse, right? That was one of the sessions I was gone.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was scouted. I don't know if it was like specifically us, but someone did.
It's probably Saber. Maybe Saber and Estelle.
So Saber and Estelle are masters at this and been around them long enough to know that they like sketched out a little blueprint.
Yeah, they have a rough sketch. They may not know the inside of the warehouse, but they have
yeah.
the general outside. It's kind of crowded by other buildings on the street.
Okay.
There's one door in. It's a double door. It's a large double door on the east side. On the west side, there are some high windows. And it has like, what from the looks of it, had one really big room and then like 1 or 2 small side rooms. And at the time, it was being guarded, I think, by like a handful of legionnaires. Can't remember exactly, and I don't where it says it in my notes, but that's obviously going to be, a little different now.
Mm-hmm. So package is probably in the big room, and there's only one true entrance.
Yeah, they don't,
Is
it's just,
there
Saber.
is there any other high value targets in town? We could send somebody with the pyro wand out that way.
Like outside like Lao Fang's.
Yeah, and make like kill
Compound.
somebody, like get in a fight and set that thing off. I don't.
yeah.
They'd have to do something. Like it'd have to be someone that could actually handle it. So like that's another worry. It's like
Yeah.
or
We
might
don't want
be
to
just
send them
sending
to
someone to
die.
their death. Yeah, I don't really want to do that. I'd like to get the wand back.
That's the most important thing.
Yeah, this is Michael talking. I love Michael.
Virgil likes the idea of whoever it is
Probably
in
not real.
RP that floated that.
Probably not real, but somebody maybe could float that. Somebody strategic. That is
Somebody says it. Maybe Dwylan says it. Your guys' favorite NPC
Yeah,
comes up
he
with the
loved
good
that big
ideas.
boom. He was like that big boom. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, let's do that again. Big boom, good. Captain Virgil would say he'll think about it and try and maybe talk with Hermal, see if there might be some good targets. And if there is, he'll handle it personally.
Cool.
So
That could be
Do
cool because it could just draw attention, if anything else.
Mhm. Or at the very least, keep reinforcements from coming to us.
Yeah.
Even if it doesn't
Delay.
take anything off the warehouse, it just makes sure it's like, hey, whoever's there is there.
Yeah.
We have no
They've got a
sense
whole
of
army
scale.
here.
Right.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
We have no sense of scale on like how big the package is, right?
they know it's not small. It will probably take at least
Okay,
two
so-
people to carry as their guess.
Gotcha. So this isn't like Estelle and Saber sneak in, we provide cover on the outside. It's we're gonna need a strong force to get in there and
Yeah, and give yourselves enough time to carry the package out through the front door, probably. Unless you guys surprise me with some other weird magical way.
I just want to know what it is.
not at
So
level
bad.
6.
What's so special about it?
Yeah.
Can it fit in the bag of holding? Because that's 20 questions. Can we just ask questions?
I don't think it will probably fit in the bag of holding. You will be welcome to try once you see it.
Yeah.
But if it's
Worth
so large,
carrying
how are
bag of
we
holding.
how are we going to be able to get it out through the street
Yeah.
to the secret hiding place? You know what I mean? Like that's not
I
even.
mean, there's potential that we could just destroy it.
Yeah.
It sounds like they want their hands on it. They want it. Resistance
We
wants
would
it.
like it, but if that's not
But
possible, destroy it.
If it's in no
and we
one's
also
hands,
still don't
then,
even we also don't know what it is. So we've been told it's special and it could be, Silvathric's favorite collection of nighttime stories. So it's like, cool, yeah, we'll burn it as an FU, but move on with our day.
But even still, it'll be easier to get now than it would be.
Yeah.
In the now,
Estelle,
in
you
4
and
hours,
Saber,
whatever.
The pro assassins. Any thoughts on how we should get in?
We've already used the deception method. They'll be on to us with that, especially because they were told how we snuck in last time.
Yeah. And it'll be 4 a.m. too.
Which means the answer is either there is a gap in their security that we can exploit and, go in the skylight situation, classic robber situation, but we don't have the stealthiest party known to man.
Nope.
So then that really only leaves us with shock and awe. And pound the front door in. I think it would just be important that if that's the answer, then I think we need to just make sure that we can at least try and take out those initial guards as quickly as possible. Because what we don't need is anybody to escape and alert the guards. That's the most important thing. And that's what happened to us in the prison.
Gotcha. And that's why
Is-
why Belgon joined and there was a room of dead bodies he was standing in, because gotcha.
Kind of. Just, the alarm went off, essentially.
Gotcha.
And we've already used a lot of our well, I guess if people are getting their spells back, but we used a lot of invisibility and stuff like that. And I think in a way it actually might be better for us to use that as an escape more so than an in. Especially if this thing is so large.
Yeah.
So potion of growth we have in the bag. That could make someone strong enough to carry it on their own, potentially. It's the enlarge reduce spell. It's the enlarge part of the enlarge reduce spell. No concentration, 1d4 hours.
Well, depending on what it is and how conspicuous it is, like if it's just in a box, let's say.
Yeah.
Maybe Mimi could take that and he could disguise self into a turtle, which wouldn't be unusual to see this kind of like labor beast, for lack of a better term, moving such a large object through the street.
Yeah.
But I'd still have to be able to physically
Carry
carry it.
Begin with, yeah.
But if he had the
So
potion,
to quote the
right?
To quote the Princess Bride, do we have a wheelbarrow?
Oh yeah,
Is
use
that
the
in
potion,
our list
use
of
the spell.
assets?
That could work.
Is there a hand cart or rickshaw sort of thing in the Resistance garage?
Yeah, I'm sure we can. I mean, who gave you the last card to use?
Right, we used a cart to get in last time.
Oh
They're
god, I didn't know
suspecting-
that.
They're going to be
Gotcha. Okay.
suspecting carts.
Oh,
Okay,
here we
sorry.
go. I think
I was wondering why that hadn't been brought up, and that'd be they're on the lookout for that food truck. Got it.
so. I think we're overthinking it unless we get a DM overrule.
Always.
Because we got the potion of growth, and according to the text of the invisibility spell, anything you're wearing or carrying also becomes invisible. So as long as we can carry it,
Yeah.
I think we're in good shape.
I can invisible two people at once.
There you go. And we have the
After a
potion of
rest.
invisibility.
Potion
too.
invisibility.
So
I think Mimi can invisible people.
Yep.
Something was it Mimi or Emil. So, we can vanish.
okay.
We can make
Cool.
4 of us invisible and throw 1 person in the bag of holding.
Yeah.
Yep. Dwarves naturally can hold their breath for a long time, so that's not a problem at all. Used to dark and closed spaces. It's in my heritage. Okay.
So there's
I think
potential
that's
here.
smart. Yeah.
What is
then-
Nefir's mischief? I'm just going to look up all the things that we have.
Yeah, and I think Nate nailed it on if we roll up and we see 4 guards. I mean, that's where we can use our red shirts because they'll have longbows or crossbows or something and assign them and just long range, hopefully insta kill pretty quickly. And then we get to work. How when Estelle and Saber were scouting it, how easy was it to scout like from cover? You know what I mean? Is there a place where we're going to be able to like get a vantage point and okay, we're here and now there's 10 people or there was only 2 and like make a final adjustment to the plan, or is it we're going to walk up and kind of be exposed?
Saber would have gotten on the roofs at night to make a lot of these initial scoutings. And she might know some easy ways to get on some of the roofs nearby. But otherwise, lots of corridors snake towards the warehouse. We'll probably approach it from almost any side. But the main doors are on the east side. There'll probably be, she suspects there'll probably be guards on every side. Or if not, patrolling around the building at least.
Mm-hmm. Then I think we've got the good outline of a plan and get our 4 hours and strike. Did Preston say something, or is he super quiet to y'all?
I did not hear anything.
I might have
No, I
heard.
wasn't saying anything.
Okay.
Okay, sorry. I thought I saw your mic thing light up, so.
Nope.
If it was an issue.
Um, Nether's mischief could be potentially useful. There's kind of like a 1 in 4 chance that we could incapacitate some people for a turn.
That's very good.
And the other effects are also decent. But I also, if our wizard wants to hold on to that scroll because they want to put it in their book, that's also cool. But if we roll a 3 and make people giggle, we could incapacitate some people and do some quick murders on them, or at least hit them pretty hard. Could be useful. Looking at our box of tricks, or bag of tricks, as it were. Sleep 4 hours? Hell yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Y'all sleep for 4 hours. Get back whatever you get back, according to your characters.
Woo!
Captain Virgil will say that he will make use of the wand of pyrotechnics.
It's yours, my man.
Bunch of Hermal will have also gotten back and say that there's been a lot of like continued activity throughout the night with the Legion. But no reason to suspect that it's going to be, any worse. Or it's probably just going to get worse as you continue to wait for time.
Yeah.
So now seems as good as any. They're still kind of debating on what their distraction they're going to use, but you should see it when it starts.
Cool.
Full hit points for a rest. Is that the deal?
If you got your long rest. If not, roll some hit die.
Wow, I love that rest button. That is very cool.
Yeah, you haven't gotten to look at it yet much, have you?
Makes it easy.
Really nice. The wand has 7 charges, if he's wondering.
Don't imagine I'll need all that.
Cool. And I'm only saying it because I forgot about it because I just hit the hit die button. Croft does have the house rules that we can use some hit die for too if things get real bad because I keep forgetting about that.
I figured it'd probably be a while before, if they're actually useful, they'll take off.
Yeah. All right. We rolling.
What direction are you wanting to, like, describe again your approach and, like, what direction you're approaching the warehouse from?
Estelle, how many people can you link with?
3, I think.
Should you use Saber as one of them and have her get on a roof and provide a little Overwatch surveillance before we commit to a final approach?
That works. Who else should link up? Brielle and Mimi, since you guys are spell casting and
Seems fine.
go invisible.
That makes sense, especially if Mimi could be our pack horse too.
You got some red
Yeah,
shirts
I
as
agree.
well.
All right, so then she'll link Mimi, Brielle, and Saber to herself for. That's not a link. 2 hours.
I'll do aid on myself, Belgond, and Estelle. Are people that are getting up in the business. That'll give you a 10.
10?
Max. Yeah, I'll do a third
Sweet.
level, so 10 to your max.
Perfect.
Alright, so you guys finished with all your preparation?
Yep, I think so.
Did you say... Sorry, I might have missed it again. Did you say what side you were wanting to come in on? Just the front?
No, Saber was gonna go a little ahead and get on a roof and let us know where guards were, so that way we could
Approach stealthily.
make a plan based on that.
Gotcha. Alright. So, she goes ahead, and Stell linked up with her. So she'll communicate back that the west side is the least guarded. The opposite side of the front door, the gate, into the warehouse. But the other side definitely has some legionnaires and a bunch of guards.
Can she clarify what a bunch means?
Bunch means at least half a dozen outside.
Outside the front door.
outside the front door. Two of which are legionnaires.
So 4 red shirts, 2 big boys.
3 red shirts, 1 guard captain, 2 big boys.
Got it.
But she hasn't been able. They haven't opened the door, and she hasn't been able to get a good look inside.
Messy.
So what are you thinking?
How close via corridors could we get to where the group of, before being seen, to that group of 6?
Like an adjacent alleyway. There's enough buildings that kind of crowd around the warehouse. You can get close.
I mean, I think our own red shirts and as many ranged people, like where range is their primary, should just rain arrows down. In the meantime, Belgond and I don't know who else, if there's any other true frontline fighter, can just sprint in there and try and, like Nate said, take him out as quick as possible so someone doesn't run off and sound an alarm.
Yeah, that's a large number. I mean, we can obviously focus fire and try to take them down. But that's probably a lot to take out in the first round for sure.
Yeah.
Obviously, invisibility only would get some of us so close. Still have to worry about stealth. Silence would be a good spell to take. Don't have that.
That would be very good. Nate, any
So-
thoughts?
There's no good way of doing it.
Yeah.
There's not going to be a perfect way. I mean, I'm willing to cast invisibility on anybody that wants it to try and get in close if we think that would help. Like, we definitely want to sell getting surprise. And then we can focus on that guy, try to down him, and then move to the next guy. I think like our best bet is to focus fire.
Okay.
As much as possible. Like try to take them down.
I mean, we also could, and this would help Croft with the initiative. Like, we instead use our red shirts as an additional distraction to try and pull as many guards as they can pull,
Yeah.
as opposed to trying to have them take them out. Just have them remove them from the area. They have so many; they will let some of them go chase them down.
Probably true.
Yeah.
Whether that's even just like coming out of an alleyway, like 2 or 3 over from us and like being like seen, and then they're like, there they are, go get them, or
Mm-hmm.
then we pop out of a different alleyway.
Yeah, just breaking curfew alone would, like you said, pull few. I like that.
Pull a few.
If it takes 6 down to 4 or 3, all of a sudden that becomes way more manageable.
Much more manageable. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we just have to
Okay.
kind of
I like that plan.
strike hard and fast.
Mm-hmm.
There
Okay.
is the
So-
small matter of sending 4 people to their certain death.
No,
Yeah,
they're leading
I
them
mean-
on a goose chase.
Yeah,
through
they're running.
streets.
They're not meant to fight. They're just meant to, nana, and then run away.
And these are we're of the understanding these are experienced people to some extent. Or
I
else
did
they
call
wouldn't
them
be
our
with
own
us,
red
right?
shirts, so
I mean, our nicknames for them were not necessarily our characters' nicknames.
yeah.
But presumably they're experienced enough that they would come with us on this mission. And the trade-off is they're not going to be inside with us, clearly.
Yeah.
And
But that's fine. I don't think
they were a little harder.
I don't think they were gonna turn the inside for us. If we needed them, I don't think we should be doing it.
Do you want all of the resistance members going with you to participate in this distraction, or some of them?
All of them.
All of them.
As many guards as we can pull.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree. And
Straight
it gives them their own fighting chance if it does actually come to fighting. They have some numbers there.
All right.
They were the ones that said that this is worth hitting.
True.
So I think it's probably worth going all in for.
Okay, so like on
Big
the
blow
north
to the
end of,
Dragoons.
on the north end of the warehouse, our red shirts are gonna pop out and shout obscenities, throw rocks, whatever, and get some guards to chase them. Once that happens, the strike team will then pop out from the south side, let's say, and quickly kill whoever remains and get in and out as quick as humanly possible.
The
Do we like
perfectly laid
especially
plan
with-
works every time.
Yep. With is there value in Saber remaining on the outside as Overwatch? So that way, like, she can warn Estelle
Always.
of, like, okay. All right.
Yes.
If those guards are coming back, that way we know, or it's like, hey, just light the place up and let's get out of here.
All right. So Dwylin will take the resistance red shirts and go cause a distraction, hopefully pulling away some of the guards. Saber will be, and that's on the north side that they're doing that. Saber will be doing Overwatch.
Yeah, they're going to be seen. They're going
right.
be seen.
They're going to be seen on the north side.
Yep.
And you guys are going to be coming in, you said the opposite side, right?
Yeah,
South?
sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So yeah, as long as that makes sense as far as like pulling
Mhm.
people from our end.
Yeah, I picked 2 cardinal directions randomly.
That works pretty well for the map.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
You guys won't be able to see Dwylin's immaculate distraction.
Probably
Maybe
Moon-
just
probably Mooney.
Saber describes a little bit of it to Estelle. They hopped over into a gated fence area of a nearby house that was like, what the fuck is that?
God damn.
What is that?
It's a butthole.
It's a butthole spread. It's not just a butt. It's a butthole. Wow, Michael.
Great.
That's
Love
definitely
that.
yeah. No, that's definitely what Estella's reporting to us through telephone. Something moon butthole. Distraction.
Yes.
Got it.
Yeah. Estelle Saber goes like quiet for a moment, just flabbergasted at just the audacity of whoever this fucking guy you guys picked up. And she mutters something about a moon to Estelle. Just goes, well, whatever that was, it worked. A few of the guards ran off. 3 to be precise.
Great. That seems like a win.
Love that. Probably the 3 strongest, if I had to guess.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
The others do seem on edge now, though.
Fine.
I will take you guys to the map now. Alright, hold on. Need to hide something.
Hate that.
Alright, so you guys should see yourselves in the bottom right hand corner. With some of you maybe even having eyes on the doors. Alright. I just kind of put you guys in a random order down here, so I don't know how exactly you want to approach. Saber is on the building, literally in front of you. You just can't see her right now.
And they're like way up to the north is where we need to attack them, or
It's not too far.
I don't know. I think, Brielle, you can see the edge of one guard.
Yeah, it's like 50 feet is to the doors ish. 50, 60 feet to the doors, and I can see the guards are like 30 feet away. At least one of them is. And I assume there's some further north, probably flanking the other side of the doors.
then Estelle would like to probably then try and get lines of sight on them, and she would need to start the attack for surprise sneak attack damage sake.
Yeah, I mean, you could probably step forward and see the first guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Saber would tell you that.
I still can't see.
Yeah, Belgon, you're up against that wall. You probably can't see him, but
Yeah, if you took one more step, and you would be in pure, like, right out in the open.
Right.
And
line of sight of him.
like
Yeah, no,
right in front of him. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not far, I guess, is what I want to know.
No,
You're
you're within,
within
15,
range,
You're 15
yeah.
feet. Yeah, you'll be able to run
Okay,
out there
good.
pretty quick.
Yeah.
As I'm
Some
learning,
cramped
I have
alleys.
to, yeah, okay, good. All right, then.
And then
Belgon
presumably
is watching.
the other ones are flanking like further to the north because they're going to be around the doors, is what I assume. I don't
Like
know
up
for
here.
sure.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's my guess. So that those are the ones. I mean, we're going to have to worry about intercepting if they're going to try to. I don't know if they're going to try to run inside or what they're going to try to do necessarily, but
Yeah.
every plan works perfectly in D&D, so I'm sure everything
100%.
will go fine.
All right. Well. Who is, you said Estelle is leading off.
And she's gonna go and attack
Okay.
right from the rip for a surprise.
Yeah, if you just
Just
gonna
want me
like
to do
whip
that?
around the corner.
Yeah, shock and awe, right?
Yeah.
So
I'll
She
get
will.
against this wall for
whip around the corner.
clarity's sake.
Should I go ahead and send it,
Yeah,
Croft?
send it. Send. You will only be getting one attack because you're not getting a surprise turn because these guys are relatively alerted. But you will get one attack with advantage. Let me check.
It's somewhere between 18 and 20. We know that. Because 18 missed last time against the Legionnaire.
You have noticed sometimes the Legionnaires have different armaments. Some have shields. Some wield
Depends on the
like
beef.
great swords. Some. That one will hit that one actually. That one you see is carrying a great sword.
Nice. Cool.
Trade-offs. That great sword's gonna hurt.
As well. That's what you got your dwarf for.
I get my bonus action attack.
No. You just get one attack. You don't get your full turn. Because, like I said, they're not really getting surprised. They are aware. You know, they just had someone
Something's
hit
going on.
distract. Yeah, they're aware something's going on. But you do get that first hit in.
Well, damn too.
Jesus, still. 19 on the die.
19 on the die.
Nice.
Maybe.
I believe in us. We've got this. We've got this.
Oh, yeah.
I was just gonna try to keep that 20 from my last initiative.
14's good.
Yeah.
Coming from the person with 7.
Right. Still.
All right. Well, it's actually not the world's greatest turn because I'm gonna need Belgon to go first.
Yeah. If you want to hold that action, I'm about to be right up in there. And
Yeah,
can get
that's
you
what
that
she will do.
sneak.
So
Thank you.
holding your attack, your
Correct.
action to
Yes.
throw. Help
Yes.
us with Belgond. Gotcha.
Yes.
So you guys see this one is like staggering from psychic blade that hit him, and you see him like look around very briefly before locking on with you, but it's actually not his turn. That guy will come up there. You see him like nod at each other, and he will hold action.
Hate that.
Love that. Let's go.
Belgon.
Hell yeah, baby. Charge.
Dynamic lighting is horrifying when you're a player. I just want you all to know that I understand now.
Yeah, it's miserable.
Dynamic
It's
lighting?
horror. It's so scary
Oh, it's great.
from this perspective.
All right, I'm gonna run right up there.
That will trigger
And,
his held action.
Yeah, that for sure.
Yeah. 2 attacks coming right at you. Oh man.
Miss.
Rubbish.
Miss. All right. Green Flame Blade Warhammer at the guy on the left, because that's the guy that Estelle hit. Love that.
Hits. $12.
And we are indeed going to smite. It's going to be a normal divine smite, but it is going to be at 2nd level. So it's going to be 3d8. Like that.
16. All right.
Like that a lot. It's my turn.
Just to keep you honest, what's the damage for the second dude? Green flame blade.
Oh, thank you. Yep, appreciate you. It is a d8 plus 3. 6.
Nice.
Yeah, thank you. Completely forgot about that. I think it's
Held
because I'm
action?
assuming they're taking hardly any fire damage, but
Mm.
and any point of damage is a point of damage.
Estelle, I believe you had a held
Yes.
action. Does that trigger?
It does.
All right.
Get some more intel here. Yeah, we do have a guy way up there. And she will attack the guy we've been attacking.
Will hit.
Right?
Just barely.
Nice. I was gonna say 19 hurt.
That enough?
It is enough.
Let's go. Melted. Get melted, son. And then she'll throw the second one at the other guy. No, she will not.
That will miss.
Don't worry, we couldn't see it. We don't know.
All right. Saber's turn. She will step out from behind the shadows of the building.
I thought she was on the
See.
roof.
Yeah, that's what I meant. But the crest of the roof. She was like
Oh,
on the
okay,
other-
gotcha.
It was like a
The
it was on other
dynamic
side.
lighting of the roof.
Yeah.
Got it.
She
Yeah.
literally stepped out of the shadow.
Yeah.
I have half the roof like shadowed, so
Yeah, totally.
yeah. So she steps out, fires a crossbow bolt at the guy. Keeping it up.
Thanks for nothing, Saber.
She's doing her job
Classic.
as an NPC party member.
Mm-hmm.
In fairness, Saber did take out like an entire team in our first encounter.
Oh, in the caravan. That's fair. That's a good point. That's good.
She's at least good for intel as well.
Yes.
She's still in training, guys.
It's true. She's pretty
She's
young.
learning. She's learning every day.
I'm trying to. How old is she again?
Uh,
I wrote the character. I should know.
Come on, Nate.
Please hold.
While Nate's holding, this guy starts running up. He knocks. He does like a couple knocks on the door,
Don't like that.
and
Don't like that.
Yeah. Silence. Ah, damn it.
Yeah, seriously.
He will step up with his comrade.
How much move did this guy have? Holy shit.
He dashed. I was gonna say, I thought she was around 20. Ripping it all. Okay, this guy's going here. All right, Mimi, it's your go.
Alright, 10, 15.
Gotcha.
Okay. Now I can see a little bit. I get the sense, I couldn't see it, but I get the sense those 2 doors to the north is the ones that he knocked on.
Yes.
He's right here. And when he did that, Belgon would have like called out to everyone like the doors. So if people can focus their fire there.
They look like they go in or out.
They slide.
Great.
It doesn't matter. I'm doing the same thing no matter what.
Yeah, they.
And that is, I don't know how to draw a box.
Where you want to draw a box?
On the doors.
Like a 20-foot square kind of box?
Nice.
I want the northwest. Basically, I want to make as much difficult terrain between us and those doors while still attaching the web to the doors. So even if they can slide them open with the web on it, like they're gonna have to make some rolls to get through it.
So like that? Is that where you want it?
Maybe one more square south, but just like that, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Anything else, Mimi?
Nope.
Okay. Emil.
We creep into view. Creep up a bit. And we'll take a shot at the right guy.
The right guy?
Yeah.
All right. Definitely hits.
Sweet. With a bonus. 2 whole damages.
Damage.
And let's see, how far away is that guy? Oh, he's plenty close. Spider shifts in, bonus action, yay. And we'll do a chomp attack on the same guy.
22 will hit.
Lovely.
He needs to make a con save. I don't think 10 does it, probably.
It does not.
His poison damage is gonna get nerfed.
Probably.
Everything's just going to have poison resistance. Spider is strong.
Emil corrects me up because it's like longbow does 2 damage. Spider attack just did 58 damage.
Hey, make strong friends, live forever.
Make strong friends, live forever.
Just all the friends must have 8 legs, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just live in isolation for several years.
Mhm. All right, anything else, Emil?
No, that'll be the go.
All right, Brielle, you can step out of the darkness now.
Love that. Move 10 feet. Take in the situation. Ooh. Interesting. Not too shabbaroo. I can move 30, get to there. Love to see it. Frontline fighter, Brielle.
Always has been, right?
Always has been, always will be. I think we'll see. Gonna just swing. Which one of these guys looks less armored than the other?
Left guy looks less armored.
Gonna try to hit him
Left one does not
Nice.
have a shield.
with my sword. Eh, 15.
Gonna do it.
See it. You hate to see it.
Do.
Maybe you can flank next time around. Alright, I think that's it. No need to use bonuses at this point.
That guy's dead. I've got a turn. Estelle.
I think we got to keep piling the damage on our strong boy. Hey.
Oh yeah.
21 to hit.
Hey.
Did you have advantage for some reason?
Oh no, I forgot. I was getting excited. I'm just getting excited.
We like a 21 still.
No, don't.
It'll automatically roll it. It's the left damage. The right is the crit.
Gotcha.
That was
17's
17?
nothing to sneeze at.
Definitely not.
Right. Which one are you hitting?
The one on the right.
On the right. 21 did hit.
Cool.
19 does not, though.
Cool.
He's got a shield.
He does. Shielded that. Alright. That it for Estelle?
It.
Well, this guy is not in a good position. You see him turn his head over to this guy. No words are exchanged, but feel like some communication was passed. And he will turn around, try and attack the spider.
That's a choice.
It is a choice. 25 to hit.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Just 5 points of damage. And he will attack the spider again. Attack the spider again.
Holy
There we go.
cow.
Sure.
When I attack the spider, I roll high. Spider that probably has like 13 AC. So additional 8 points of damage on the spider.
Yep.
Yikes.
Really swarmed these guys. Alright, but Belgon.
With how long? Oh, I don't have bless going. That's right. That ran out. Sucks. I need second attack so bad.
check.
Okay, this is ridiculous. What did I miss?
Well, it hasn't
Use its
made
action.
an action yet this turn,
Yeah,
so he's gonna try and break free.
strength.
21 beat your DC, I assume.
Yeah. Barely.
Certainly.
Barely.
Certainly.
Alright.
But it wasted his action, which is huge.
Which is
Yeah,
action,
trash.
and I believe this is difficult terrain, so he moves half as fast.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they are difficult.
He can only move there.
Huge.
Mimi.
Okay, I missed a lot. How much damage did we do to this guy? How do we feel about him?
He's
I feel
certainly
like he's
hurt.
above bloody.
Yeah.
We
We haven't landed
We need to
any.
do some work. Yeah.
If we were playing Michael's campaign, this red dot would be here.
Okay.
Okay.
That's good. That's good.
Okay, I wouldn't do this, but they already knocked on the door and made noise, so... No, I'm not going to throw a firebolt into my web.
All the dead. Wisdom.
Nice.
He'll take 10 damage.
And it was better on the right side.
Mm-hmm.
I'll scoot up a little bit.
Love that.
Not as good as that max damage one last week, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was insane.
Emil's turn?
Arrow time.
You can just barely see him from where you are.
You think so?
On this
It looks
roof?
like clear line of sight. This guy? The guy in the web?
Yeah, yeah. I can see your sight.
Oh, okay. I feel like-
So
I feel
he
like
just
I
has
got
partial
decent.
cover.
You
You
might
can-
be.
you just see the,
you might have sight from your spider affecting you, Bartlett.
That's probably what it is.
So
yeah.
that's probably why you
That
can
makes
see him
sense.
fully clearly from a meal.
I think it's
Since you have
this.
sight from- Yeah,
I see.
since you
So,
have,
I mean, yeah, I would
since
just
you have sight
yeah.
from both, it
I'll
probably
step.
is
I just step
affecting
up then to get line of sight. Then, yeah.
Okay.
But either
you.
way,
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you
21.
have two
That hits.
characters, it's a little wild.
Cool.
I forgot about that, Michael. So thanks. So 11 points. He
Yep.
is still up.
Great. You know who's not restrained by webs? Spiders.
That math
Didn't
checks
think
out.
about that. Didn't think about that at all.
We have found the greatest synergy in this entire game.
100%. This
The
face
shame.
nerfed so quickly.
He's still not restrained, so 15 will not hit.
Okay.
Damn, getting all up in his face was great though.
Yeah, we'll stay there. That'll be the turn.
Brielle.
I'm fucking running into that damn web.
Amazing.
Make that
what do I gotta
save.
do?
Yeah, you
Dexterity?
gotta save.
Oh, she's fine. She's fine.
Dodges out of the way of the webs. Gonna attack. Damn, but mother.
6 will hit because you have
Oh, I do have
flanking.
flanking. Oh my god.
That's nice.
Forgot about the flanking. Let me see if I want to dump anything into this. I should, because if he survives, then he's gonna have Yeah, I should expend a flourish just in case.
Oh, it looks super sweet too.
Yeah. Let's see. I don't know if my button will work, but let's try it. 10 points of piercing plus my button did not work. Plus a d8. Plus another 4.
With
As I do a defensive flourish.
does that also give you like bonus
Just that
AC?
AC bonus, yeah, for the rest of the round.
You deftly step through this web, doing a bit of a dance around this guard captain with the spider you oh so love to hang around. And you end the guard captain.
Nice.
And the courtyard immediately around looks clear.
Are we out of initiative briefly?
Briefly.
Did that guy? Did he tap on these doors?
He
Or
tapped
these
on
ones?
these doors.
Yeah. And that's the warehouse doors.
Yep, this is the warehouse doors.
Yeah, it was presumably a warning.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I
Can we
guess.
just? If we're out of initiative, I'm assuming the web's dropping.
Just
We can
depends
burn
if
it
we
pretty
want
easy.
it.
We can burn it pretty easily.
I mean, its concentration lasts up to an hour, I think. That's what I read.
Because I would just, for the sake of completion, I'd like to make sure we don't have anybody over here.
Mm-hmm.
And I wouldn't mind clearing what this is. I don't know what this is. It looks like a small shed.
Yeah, it could just be another building.
You can tell that this is actually like what amounts to like a privacy fence. And these are gates to a yard adjacent to a house.
Yeah, some kind of
So we're
residence.
good.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can tell that the gate goes, like the fence goes here before the house starts.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. The web is super useful if people are coming out, but I'm almost wondering if that was just a warning for the people inside
Agreed.
that
I
were
think
coming
we
in.
should burn it or drop it or whatever we need to do.
If we do burn it, I'd like to get out of it first.
I think it's easiest if Mimi drops it.
Yeah, easiest by a lot to just drop it.
Oh, I didn't realize it was concentration. My bad.
hmm
I thought it
Can
was
it-
just there.
Can Estelle go up there?
Yeah. You guys are out of turn order right now.
Check the corner.
Yeah, she's gonna check over here. All right, so there's no entrance on this side. It doesn't look like.
Yeah,
Does
because
look
you and Saber
seeing now.
Saber scouted and said it's just this door.
Yeah.
There's
You just see
windows on
an
the far side.
alley over here. That's all.
And interestingly, potentially a cart.
It is on the map. It is on the map.
Big old car.
Can she just
he would have lost his mind.
You know what? And just for fun, we're gonna burn a psionic energy die. 19.
You see what looks like a whole bunch of fresh tracks that came through here. Different foot sizes. The larger ones you can definitely tell were from like Imperial Guards or Legionnaire, and they seemed to be going away from the warehouse, like through here. And you see kind of a little bit of a broken tip of the fence on the north end that looks like where people hopped over.
Got it. So this is how they got him out.
Yep.
Cool. Love it. Close that door. All right. Breach and clear. Who brought the C4?
Are we knocking? Or are we
David
breaking?
Michael.
Sorry, I can't help it. Yeah, we could knock. Maybe that would let them think that it's all clear, or we could just expect that they're expecting us and bust the door down.
They know.
I think they probably know.
I don't think there's any way of us getting the drop on them this time.
Yeah, breach and clear.
Opening both doors, just one. Two
Let's
sliding
open
like
one
barn
as-
doors.
Let's open one so your meat shield can take whatever prepared range attacks are coming.
Yeah, fair.
So the south one.
Yeah.
Immediately, 3 crossbow
Yep.
bolts get fired at you.
Correct.
Pop, pop, pop.
Pop, pop, pop. Okay, make sure I got the right roll. Twenty, 21, 18.
Yeah, we'll let those hit. Got that aid. Let's see what happens.
All 3 hit?
Just the 20 and 21, sorry.
Okay,
Definitely
okay,
doesn't
okay.
hit.
19 points of damage. As you see in front of you 3 heavy phalanx legionnaires, each wielding a shield in the left hand, and in the right hand holding a heavy crossbow.
Nice.
And go ahead and add. Their turn. Okay. Del.
Is
Hell yeah.
Belgon are you in range? Like, are you going to be able to get up in their face here on your turn?
I can get up in their face. I can't attack on said turn if I do that, but I can go soak some attacks.
Oh, it's just about the sneak attack. Like, do I go in there and attack without sneak attack, or if you
I
were
would
going to
do
do
that.
that?
Yeah, I don't know. It depends on what you do, I guess.
Well, because it's not clear, she will just go in. There they are. Can she... This is a new one for me. Can she take the hide action behind some of these boxes? Like if she was like here?
Yeah, you can try and hide. They might have a bonus to detect you, at least right now, because you're kind of the first person to run into the room.
I mean, my plan is like I'll hide this turn,
Oh,
and
okay.
then, you know,
Gotcha.
because Belgon won't be able to get up in there yet, so then I can
Yeah.
get it on the turn after. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm still learning rogues that don't create their own sneak attack because they're
Yeah.
a pirate rabbit. Anyway, end of turn.
You take the hide action. You do have to roll stealth when you do that.
We can roll stealth. How's that?
Hot baby. Hell yeah.
Is that good?
That's good. That's
Okay.
good.
Just
You've
double check.
never
What's
been
your-
skinnier behind a pole.
Curious, what's your range on your attacks? You could use your bonus action attack if you wanted first, and then hide. Technically,
Ooh.
You can also
you just
hide as a
You can
bonus.
hide. You can. I was gonna say you can hide with your bonus action.
Yeah.
So I guess I could attack.
You could have thrown and then did
Mhm.
technically.
True.
Yeah.
If you're going to spend your action.
Or my
Not
my
to-
bonus action technically I could do.
Either way, since you don't really, it doesn't really matter. You're not going to get the sneak on it.
It could be some chip.
Yeah, just a little chip.
Mhm.
Little
Chip.
Little chipping.
All right, we'll
Oh,
try a
little
chip.
chip.
We'll try and
Little-
chip on the way in.
I'm not trying to
Little
backseat
chip.
or anything.
No, I think that was a
Which
good,
one are you attacking?
good little.
The
chip.
one that's right in front of the door. You know, because we're running in, we're throwing, and we're hiding.
So wait, which one's
Southern
this one?
one?
Southern one?
Yes.
Okay. I was just like, I'm like, that's lined up on the door. So
Yeah, the southern one.
okay. That does it.
Boop.
8 points.
Little
I'm sure
chip.
these emerald guys really love psychic damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thanks.
Actually,
That was
off
good.
of that,
Uh-oh.
can you make me a perception check?
Okay. Way better.
Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
You're sure you hit, but did not seem to react as strongly as some others have with your daggers.
The cell's been nerfed.
You see the sigil of the Emerald Legion on their armor.
Well, and Estelle would know. I mean, this isn't the first time.
No, not your first run in with the Emerald Legion, and yeah.
She knows the drill.
A lot of the guards you had fought up to now were just kind of very mixed, but it now seems you're coming across some more of the dedicated Legion. All right.
Cool.
You feel hidden.
Thank you. All right, this
Belgon?
is a nice crowd-sourced turn, guys. Thank you.
So with that little bit of knowledge that they're Emerald Legion, I'm gonna try something probably dumb, but maybe it'll work in our favor. I'm going to use the Emerald Gemstone that I picked up off that Dragonborn guy. And I am going to use 2 charges to cast Detect Thoughts on The northern guy, I'm kind of hoping he is going to like subtly betray where the package is. That's what I'm.
Cool.
You know what I mean? Like just because I don't see anything in here that looks like a package. So apologies if this doesn't work, guys, but I really don't have anything else I can do.
Okay. So. Okay, so initially, when you first cast it as an action, you can read thoughts of certain creatures when you cast a spell. You can focus your mind on any one creature, blah, blah, blah. Initially, you learn the surface thoughts of the creatures. To try and dive deeper would require another action.
Yep. So I'm wanting surface thoughts.
Just getting surface thoughts. And he doesn't have to make a save for that. Doesn't look like it.
Nope, it just happens. So that's
Yeah.
why.
Yep. On the digging deeper, that's when the save is. So, you get the feeling, or not the feeling, but you get some thoughts. And Belgon's never used like a detect thoughts or anything like that before. So I don't know if he's what exactly he would be expecting, but this is probably different. The thoughts aren't exactly like linear when you get into this guy's mind. There's definitely like a focus on like defending this place, and like staying in the phalanx formation.
Mm-hmm.
But there's like all these errant things. But it seems like they are defending the spots they are in specifically.
Oh, interesting.
So they are very specifically placed.
There might be a little trapdoor situation. We'll have to find out. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
My turn.
All right. It is the phalanx's turn now. Bottom one and the top one are going to fire 4 shots at Belgond. And 1, 2, 3,
Okay, so
4.
first one, I'm gonna go ahead and just say no. Pass.
19
Yeah.
instead of the 26.
Miss. Suck it.
Ooh. So just the 20 will hit then.
Correct.
Okay.
Oof.
Well worth it.
You
Yeah.
got 2 people with silvery barbs.
That's pretty awesome.
We gotta space ourselves out wisely.
So you take 12 points of piercing damage.
Graf's never
Then-
going to hit a crit in his life.
Never. Never. The center one is going to shoot Brielle.
Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe it would have shot an elf if it wasn't hiding. Half elf, technically.
Yes, half elf.
So 24, I don't think 10 hits, but 24 to hit.
24 will do it.
9 points of piercing damage. Then, as a bonus action, each of them, you see them, and there's kind of like a very technical aspect to their armor. They will lock the crossbow in behind the shield, and they pull a lance out from on their back, and all 3 of them are now
That's
3
cool.
lances at the ready.
It's really cool. It's scary.
You guys having Mountain Heart flashbacks? Phalanx?
Yeah.
Phalanx soldiers?
Yeah.
I did forget a cool detail. When they're firing their crossbows, they actually have a mechanism on their shield that they will use to reload them, and then they
To
like
reload,
mount
yeah.
them
I
to hold them
figured.
steady. Yeah. If you recall, Dyson actually had something like that.
I
That's
hate
it.
that I think these dope guys are really cool.
Saber will climb down to get a view. Go, oh shit.
Yeah.
And we'll kind of get Brielle to crouch a little bit so she can fire a crossbow bolt over her head.
I'm pretty sure.
Nope.
Thanks, Saber. Great turn.
She's gonna go move up next to here. Mimi.
They all look exactly the same as far as armaments, right?
Yes.
Right. Mimi will. Oh, I locked the door. Maybe we'll shut the door and run.
Later, Belgond and Estelle.
See ya.
Good luck, y'all.
Got him.
We're gonna go for the middle guy, and as usual, you will see Mimi raise his arm, his spell book levitate just slightly, almost like it's defying gravity, and the moment that it hangs in the air and the pages start to turn and it falls on that familiar orange red, but right as you see the orange red coalesce in his hand, it changes to this whitish purple as he hits the middle guy, changing the aspect of the element to lightning damage. And you see
Hell yeah.
lightning start to ripple through
It's cool.
his armor.
It's super cool.
So you're targeting the armor.
Targeting the armor. Yeah, I don't think it's going to do much good to target the shield, and they've got 2 more shields on either side of him.
So. Because the save is just if they're going to drop it or not. Really?
Yeah.
Because if it doesn't drop it, no matter what, it still has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. Till the start of its next turn. Okay. Middle one's electrified. Taking 22 points of damage. Anything else, Mimi?
No, he'll hang out right there.
Great damage on that roll, too.
Emil.
We-
Yeah, that is a good roll. What do we got, Spider-Man?
We're gonna use a bonus action.
Nice.
So where am I? Alright, so this guy's gonna go here. He get there? Maybe? 40. Bummer. Oh, there's 3 of them. Neat.
There's another door you can open. If you want a better picture
Yeah.
of them.
Nah. Um, 15, 20. Okay, so he's gonna go there. Meal's gonna move up just so we can see. I mean, I just need to see the middle guy. Bonus action.
Is it phased in or out right now?
It's on our plane. It's visible.
Okay. Okay.
But it'll phase out on its bonus action. And actually, yeah, it would have phased and then moved.
So it's phased out.
Yeah.
Okay.
What level is this? Oh, is this the first level? Neat. We're gonna cast Hail of Thorns, then we're gonna attack the middle guy. As long as that hits.
22 against the middle guy.
Yep.
Guy on the left. Well, bonus action. Protection.
Cool.
So you see him extend his shield out, causing you to roll disadvantage.
So 21.
Does not hit the middle guy.
Ugh. Brutal.
Damn. That is cool.
That's brutal.
Okay.
Break him up.
Yeah.
You still have concentration on the Hail of Thorns. FYI.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
give you a
so
little marker.
that's my turn.
Booyah.
Fairy fire those motherfuckers.
Oh. Okay, so that's dex saves from them all around.
Dex saves DC 14.
Okay, from top to bottom. Middle one fails.
Middle guy's having a bad day.
He's having a bad day.
Very bad day.
Covered in glitter, electrified. Not good.
I'll
All right.
move in. Yeah. So there.
Anything else?
That's it.
Estelle.
Surprise!
Oh, you
Yeah,
were there
yeah.
the whole time?
You didn't even know I was there.
Classic.
Got
Um.
John Cena that.
Are we Operation Meltdown the middle guy right now?
Yeah.
Have advantage on him already. Doesn't even need to be invisible. Or sneaky.
So that means you get sneak on him if you attack the middle guy. Jeez.
Ooh.
If you hit them.
Yeah.
Ooh, 15.
Birds magoots.
Nada.
21?
21. Also no. We know that because
Yeah,
of
21 will not hit
Uh,
the middle guy.
Emil
Jeez.
just missed.
Ball sack.
Well, that's a good run, guys.
Yeah. Isn't going well.
We've had our match. 3 dragon boards.
Mhm. And a full
Line.
ace.
All right.
I'll learn
Belgon.
lightning bolt one of these days.
Okay,
That's
so
her turn.
I think my character would know, but like just because of how we play D&D, it's hard. Do I think like if say I'm not actually moving here, I'm just using it to demonstrate. Like if I moved there, do I think I would like neutralize some of the like effect of the phalanx? Like if I got in behind their shields, or are they just gonna rotate with me? Do you see what I'm asking?
I see what you're asking. If you want to,
If
if
that's
you're looking to ask questions right now,
mm-hmm.
you can make an insight check
Okay, I will do that.
into the maybe some of the mechanics of the phalanx.
Yeah, insight.
You definitely know, or you'd think it's a good idea to get them apart.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna hope y'all will heal me later. Gonna
As you step
just
in to their lance's range, the bottom two will take the reactions to attack you when you're there.
All other efforts. These guys.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're gonna stop you.
Whole arm babies.
Okay. So the bottom one first, since he doesn't have disadvantage. 15 won't hit.
miss.
And then, yeah, they both miss.
Miss. Sweet. Thank goodness. All right.
Bash their lances to the side.
Yeah. And we don't care about stealth anymore, so
Bang away.
yeah.
Michael's frickin' moon text. Keep thinking of it. Oh, you got nothing?
Is this a sick joke?
21s. What the hell?
I turned my channel divinity into spell slots, so I don't think I have any. I'm gonna use a bottle cap.
That definitely hits.
Yeah, we need to break this up. So
That thing.
we are going home run hitting. So we are going to. Oh yeah, here we go. Now we're talking.
Pile it on.
We are going to do a thunderous smite. So
That'll add.
take well, that's literally the worst damage we could have rolled, and then
That's
it'll be
wait,
two.
wait.
So I
Okay.
rolled. I did the damage from the warhammer.
Oh,
my
okay.
normal
That's from
attack.
the Warhammer. Okay, gotcha.
Yep,
Gotcha.
and then the thunderous smite.
Okay.
And it's not 11; it's 14. I don't know why it says that.
Gotcha. 14 DC.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
it's because it critted. So it's 7.
7
points
okay.
of thunder damage, and I need the middle guy to make a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw.
Come on, fail.
So you said it's 14, right? Okay.
Yep.
12.
He is pushed back 10 feet.
Nice.
I'm up. Home run in this shit. Said 15
Yeah.
feet or 10 feet?
10 feet.
So 1, 10, 5, 10. And he's knocked prone. And then he
That's
took.
sick.
Yep, correct.
7 plus 6.
And the guy to the south, he took a d8 plus 3 of fire, 11.
Ooh.
And to finish, I'm going to stand in the gap.
Get flanked. Flank yourself.
Stand in the gap, boys. They're not putting those shields together.
It is the Phalanx's turn.
Oh boy.
I know, but they're gonna have to at least go around or something.
Can't connect.
This one. Stand up. Stay there, actually.
I just got a lance. What does he need to move for?
This one is going to step back twice.
Oh,
One's
okay.
going to
Well, I'm
step back
definitely.
twice. So you can take your pick of which one you
Yeah.
want to attack on. They'll both do it.
I'll do the bottom guy.
Okay.
Why doesn't that work? Sorry.
It's fine. It's a smart one. Time to use that, though.
Yeah, I know. And of course, I missed. So nothing.
And then you will have 6 lance attacks coming at you, 2 of which will be at disadvantage.
Yep.
So coming from the top one, both miss.
Miss.
Middle guy with disadvantage. So that's
Miss.
Miss. Bottom one.
Miss. 1 hit.
God damn.
That's epic.
10 points of piercing damage from the
Fine.
lance.
It's fine.
I mean, that's not bad for 6 attacks.
No, that feels great.
Paper. Paper will look in.
All right.
The guy does have advantage on the center guy.
Oh my god.
Oh,
That's insane. That's insane.
Why? Why?
he'll step back. I know it's 11 o'clock now.
Yep.
So,
I'm fine to keep going.
yeah, let's
I
take
am
a.
not.
Okay.
I'm gonna finish the round out and then
Yeah. do
Yeah,
that.
we can finish the round out. Yeah. So Mimi, then Emil, then Brielle, then we'll stop.
that works.
What you got cooking, Mimi?
Will bonus action activate the lightning on the middle guy.
For 17 points.
And
That would pop up.
we will hit the south guy with that.
Wizzy save. So you're hitting this guy down here?
Yep.
Okay. Nine. That takes 15 points. He's been damaged.
Okay. That is my movement, and that is my turn.
Emil?
We are getting in front of. Well, shower doors open in front of Brielle. Let's see. There. Yeah. And we're going to try to push the middle guy back. Velgon's gonna go with him. I'm gonna drop Concentrational Hail of Thorns, and we're instead gonna use Gust of Wind. So I need your strength save throw on technically 2 of them.
So, which. Because it's 10 feet wide. Which 2? The bottom Or top two?
Yeah, bottom two guys.
Bottom two guys, they need to make strength saves. And that means Belgon too, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So here's the top one and then the bottom one. 20 and 24.
They both save.
Blown
Belgon
right into it.
fails, so
That's hilarious. I mean, kind of cool though.
he's pushed 15 feet towards the
pushes-
guy,
You know what? You know what?
and maybe pushing the guy back. Like,
Freaking
I don't know.
volleyball.
We're gonna have him make a deck save.
Belgond or who?
The Phalanx, the Legionnaire.
Okay.
Dwarven bowling ball.
Yeah.
So it pushes him 15 feet, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So he moved forward 5 already.
Correct.
Belgon, can you roll me 2d6?
Oh yeah, I can.
So sick.
Love nothing. Love nothing more.
8 points of bludgeoning damage as you get
Fastball
gusted
special.
into this guy.
That is so good. Who doesn't love a fastball special maneuver? That's so
Mhm.
perfect.
And you're going to take half of that as well.
Oh, I'm taking damage?
You're taking 4.
As you run into a shield.
Yeah.
Tossed
Face
into
first.
a block of armor, basically. Alright. Anything
Is
else?
my
from you?
health indicator look full to y'all?
No,
No.
it was
A little less than
bugging
half
out
to me.
a moment ago. It had like 3 bars a moment ago.
Mine shows
Looks a
full.
little less
which is
than
weird.
half.
It shows you
Yes,
at
it is.
28 for me.
Yep, no, that's all that matters. For me it shows full, which is weird, but that's fine as long
Yeah.
as y'all can see it.
Alright.
If you're bloodied, throw on your little red dot. So we know.
Gotta do it manually now. I know. Got so used to such nice things with Michael. Fucking poor over here.
I wish I could just unlock it like in this game. Seems silly that I can't.
Maybe we can figure something out in the future.
Yeah, I'm sure we can.
Anything from the spider?
Yeah, Phase Spider is charging forward. While he's charging, he fades into existence and tries to land a maul attack.
On which dude?
The top guy, and he misses, so
Misses.
there's that.
Hurts.
Alright. Nothing else for Emil? It is Brielle's turn.
I think all I can. Where's their reach? 10 feet?
For Lance,
Okay.
10 feet, yeah.
Yeah, these Lancers. So I guess I'll just move 25. Like for now, I'm gonna call somebody a name. I think
Gonna moon him.
I'm gonna moon the guy in the middle.
It needs to make
Yeah, I mean,
a
it's not
Wizzy
bad,
save. Fails.
Oh,
He
2
is.
points. Let's go. He has disadvantage.
He has
That's
extra
2 points.
disadvantage.
Or 1 point of psychic, I guess. Probably. That's it. I couldn't get in the range to do anything good.
We're at the top of the round. We're past 11. So we'll stop it there for now.
Is this top door supposed to be open? That I can see into.
It's open right now.
Okay.
I don't know if it's supposed to be open, but it is open.
I know. I just looked up there and it was open. So.
I think I closed it, but I don't know. You can see inside of it.
Great.
They
I can
left it
tell
open.
you it probably doesn't matter based on what I got via those detect thoughts.
Yeah, that's true.
All right.
Things
Well,
we've learned. Phalanx are tough.
Yeah.
Phalanx are tough.
yeah. You faced a different loadout one, and only a 2-man one on the road.
Yeah.
And you surrounded them very quickly.
Yeah, we did not do that here.
Yeah, this one's tough.
Setup was a little bit different.
Fun problem to solve, though.
Good call on being like, yeah, they're just gonna shoot me as soon as I open the door.
Yeah. Yeah, that just peppered the armor with some crossbow bolts. No big deal.
I feel like our tactics were on point today, though.
Yeah,
Yeah, I agree.
This was
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
far, so good. We just gotta kill these guys.
Yeah.
Taking the shots pretty well, though. There, Marshall.